your boy Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. I want to talk about this whole J. Cole apology thing because I have a different perspective of it. Now, I hear a lot of people saying, and even in my my comments, that J. Cole made a genius move. I see what J. Cole did. You know, obviously there was a conversation that was had. I was listening to a channel where one of Kendrick's security, one of Kendrick's goons, Kendrick's protection, was basically saying that Schoolboy Q told J. Cole to fall back. Kendrick himself had a conversation with J. Cole and told him to fall back, you know, in general, in so many words. But I look at it from this perspective. Now I get it. Kendrick might have told J. Cole about the whole Drake stuff, the stuff he get allegedly, is a part of. Or J. Cole probably knew himself. He probably already knew, you know. It's a whole bunch of things that they're privy to in the industry that we're just simply not. A lot of this stuff that we're getting now, they probably been new, you know. Shadow, what's up with you? What's up with y'all, man? Yeah, so I personally feel like J. Cole is a coward. I feel like J. Cole is a sucker. And I know that there's a lot of J. Cole fans out there. I'm somewhat of a J. Cole fan, but I side with Kendrick. And Kendrick was always my favorite out of Drake, J. Cole. He was always my favorite out of those three. But you know me, I'm gonna keep it real regardless. And I got another video that I'm gonna do about Kendrick, the whole UMG, uh, what's his name, Lucian Grange, about all of that stuff, and get more in depth on what this stuff is truly about, because I truly feel like it's not a battle right now or a battle anymore, or was a battle to begin with between Drake and Kendrick. It's a battle between Lucian Grange and Kendrick. You could even say it's a battle between Lucian Grange and the Mole and Kendrick's, well, the OVO Mole. I was going to say Kendrick's Mole, but you know what I mean. Retro, what's up with you? Swisher, man. Swisher, what's up with you, baby? Haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, so back to J. Cole, right? So I beg to differ when it comes to J. Cole backing out of this. I felt like it was a sucker move. It was a coward move because J. Cole was talking reckless. He wasn't talking reckless like he going to do, any harm to Kendrick or Drake. But he was talking like he was number one. He was talking like he was that dude. And people going to be like, well, he found out about the whole Drake stuff. At the end of the day, okay, why didn't J. Cole address Drake? Why didn't he address Drake like how Kendrick did? I personally feel like this is a strategic move by Kendrick. And as a Kendrick fan, I could say this wholeheartedly. I feel like this was a strategic move. Because remember, he said, F the big three. It's just big me. And what has Kendrick been proving? It's just big him. What did he say in the song? Euphoria. He said, I pray that y'all are my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly, the hardest bar of that track. He was referring to J. Cole, everybody know, and Drake. So, and I always say this, man, and shout out to my light-skinned brothers, man. And I'm not putting all of the light-skinned brothers in one boat, but I always felt like this was a light-skinned thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a light-skinned thing. And I may be wrong, but I've had situations in my life where light-skinned dudes, and no offense, but light-skinned dudes always pull stuff like this. where they throw rocks and hide their hands. You know, Drake, he was talking about drop, 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 kept poking Kendrick, kept poking him, kept on begging him to come out, making songs, provoking him to come out. He came out. What did Drake do? He went from saying drop, drop, drop. When Kendrick dropped and didn't stop, now all of a sudden, you can make 1,000,000 records. I ain't gonna make no more disses towards you. You can't kneel in the middle of war. You can't kneel in the middle of war. Same with J. Cole. People say, well, J. Cole didn't even get started. He did get started. I listened to the 7-minute drill. My favorite song on that I Might Delete Later was Pricey. That flow was nasty on it. That song Pricey, I said, this should have been a battle. J. Cole and Kendrick should have been the battle. Drake could never mess with Kendrick lyrically. J. Cole and Kendrick should have been the battle, but this was a bigger thing for Kendrick. Listen to what I said, y'all. This was a bigger situation for Kendrick. And I'm saying this as a Kendrick fan, as a Kendrick supporter. J. Cole went on a tear. Kendrick wasn't around like that. He was doing his little projects with Baby King, but he wasn't around like that. Drake was popping in and out, you know, feeding off different artists like he do, you know, and making hits. You know, I give him credit, but feeding off other artists. But he was popping in and out. J. Cole was cooking Benny the Butcher on the track. J. Cole did the Heavens EP, which was fire, one of my favorite tracks. J. Cole was on the what was that? Dreamville track. Stick, 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 stick. My favorite verse by J. Cole in a long time. J. Cole went off. I said J. Cole is trying to let Kendrick know. Let's keep it fun. Let's keep it funky. Trying to let Kendrick know I'm here. And then I Might Delete Later. And in those songs, especially the 7-minute drill where he was dissing Kendrick, he was letting Kendrick know, I'm here. Raising his hand. I'm here. I know you and Drake are the megastars, but don't forget about J. Cole. And when Kendrick arrived, when J. Cole arrived, well, not J. Cole, when Drake arrived. So Drake and J. Cole did this first person shooter together. J. Cole was still letting Kendrick know, I'm here. In case you forgot, J. Cole is here. When did everything switch, people? When Kendrick was on the feature Like That. When Kendrick did Like That, and it was time for J. Cole to finally prove that he was like that, what did J. Cole do? He fell back. He fell back. He ain't want no smoke. See, people can get into the logistics and get deep all into it and talk about how, you know, J. Cole was smart. You know, it wouldn't have got messy. At the end of the day, what Drake got going on ain't got nothing to do with J. Cole. If J. Cole, unless Kendrick got some shit on J. Cole that J. Cole don't want nobody to know about. Huh, man? Unless Kendrick got some stuff on J. Cole, because he did say, I'll pray that y'all are my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. Basically implying that I will kill both of you. I got some shit that will kill both of you. So I look at this thing different, man. I get it. I get all of this stuff. You know, I know the J. Cole fans are going to come in the comment sections. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Or the J. Cole enthusiasts, they're going to come in here but don't even bother. J. Cole was the main one talking. He was the main one talking between him and Drake. He was the main one talking. And when it was finally time, and he was talking way before that, rap wise. And when it was time to prove it, because make no bones about it, between J. Cole and Kendrick, it's just rap. It's just rap, people. It's just rap. This is what people that try to defend J. Cole don't understand. It's just rap. Between Kendrick and Drake, it was way more than just rap. Drake always felt like Kendrick was beneath him. He always felt like he was light years ahead of Kendrick. And Kendrick always felt like humbly he was over Drake. Humbly. But Kendrick baited Drake in. And Drake fell for the bait because Drake secretly always wanted to prove. And I'm going to give y'all the proof of that later. He always wanted to prove secretly that Kendrick couldn't fuck with him. Drake. I hope I ain't getting the names mixed up. Drake always secretly wanted to prove that Kendrick could not mess with him. Fast forward to 2024, and we all see what time it is. And what time it always was. James Simmons, my brother, what's up with y'all? Yo! Shadow Assassin said that's the rumor that Kendrick got info on Cole, so Cole was smart to back out. I mean, it's a lot of things that's being said. I don't personally believe that. You know, I just believe that the inevitable happened. What is the inevitable, Retro Rob? Is that J. Cole had an epiphany and he realized that it was about Kendrick and Drake. I believe in one of the songs, I think it might have been Heaven's EP, when he was saying that Cole, he was saying that, not Cole, Cole was saying that Drake and Dot were superstars to him. It might have been Heaven EP, if I'm not mistaken. He said they were superstars to him. So J. Cole always known like he was a couple notches under Kendrick and Drake. So he knew that he was out of his league. And it was when it was time for him to prove that he was in that discussion, he proved that he was out of their league by backing out. See, people can say whatever they want, but actions, what do I always tell y'all? Actions always has and will forever speak louder than words. Said this wasn't a fight. No, it wasn't. What's up with you, brother? How you feeling? So, people are entitled to their opinion. And I love J. Cole's music. I love J. Cole as a person. I love Drake's music. Y'all all know that Kendrick is my guy when it comes to this, out of those three. When it comes to in general, in this generation. But we got to keep it real. And in the next video I do, we going to keep it real about Kendrick. You get what I'm saying? Because Kendrick did some is in the mix. Kendrick is basically in the position that J. Cole is in now, where you got to show and prove. What 50 Cent say? You got to do something, baby. You got to do something. Can't complain. Ain't nobody gonna listen anyway. Yeah, so what do y'all think, man? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section below. I would like to have these conversations, man, with y'all. But yeah, if you, like I always say, if it ain't nothing but a thumbs up or something, man, support the channel, man. It's your boy Double R, man. Deuces.